Good afternoon and welcome to the NLP Awards for the business category. It's lovely to have you here this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us. I just wanted to say that whilst we haven't got the awards in person this year, which is really a bit of a shame, however, we have done our best to create something lovely for you. So with that in mind, we do actually have a special guest here today to present your award to you. So I would like to welcome to the stage Frank Puchelik. Frank really needs no introduction because I think we all know that he is one of the Fab Three that co-created NLP in the first place. And Frank, we are honoured to have you here this afternoon. Thank you so much for being here to present the NLP in Business Award. So I will leave you to get on with it, Frank. Thank you.
My great pleasure. Thank you very much. So, guys, we have three incredible presenters, people that have the opportunity to become the winner of the Business NLP for the Year Award. Guys, it's very interesting and very nice for me to have the opportunity to do this, probably because I'm one of the first people in the early years to actually start to take NLP into business and kind of move it out into a different realm. And so, and then basically I've been doing that most of my 50 years now. And it's a privilege for me to come back now and have the opportunity to talk about you guys about NLP in business. Hallelujah. That's just incredible. We have three finalists, and they are, my goodness, I'm gonna have fun with these names. Slavika, and is that right?
Yes, Slavica. It's okay.
You got it. Yeah, right. And then my buddy Joe. And we have also Colette. Colette, yes, Colette Normandy, I remember, yes. Wow. Guys, you guys are all the top people. Milan, wow. I'm sure that it was an incredibly difficult job for the people who had to make these decisions to come up with a finalist, because I think all of us would prefer that just to give all of you the yearly award, because certainly you deserve it. And so we're going to introduce the first one, Colette, and then have a brief video about Colette.
Hello, I'm Robert Diltz. I'm a developer, author, and trainer in NLP and co-founder of NLP University. And I want to say a few words about why I nominated Colette Normandy for the NLP Award in Contributions to Business. There's those that actually use NLP to make big innovations in business, that is, to change things about business and how it's done. And I think Colette is one of those people.
So those 5 words are what mark the school and the programs that I do, is what I took away from it, and I wanted to give back to the business world. And I believe that when businesses are more conscious, they lead through their actions, and they do what they believe in, and they are striving to learn and to grow themselves, and they are more caring with themselves and others, and they are more creative. Well, wow, our businesses can go far. So yeah, that's the mindset behind the creation of the program.
Colette's chapter in the books really focuses on using NLP and these tools to stimulate and manage, growth in companies and organizations. And perhaps maybe to me one of the most important things is that not only does Colette bring everything she knows about NLP into her work and into, again, work with businesses, but she really brings heart into it. And one of the things that I think most about Colette, the two major things I would say is that there's an immeasurable amount of passion and a huge amount of heart. And I think those are both things that are needed to really make a difference. So I just want to say congratulations to Colette, and I know that there are many other also people making important contributions, and I think that Colette is definitely one of them.
Absolutely. Thank you, Robert, and rest of you. That's really, really beautiful. Colette, good luck with that. Now I'd like to present the second finalist, Joel Cheel, and we'll have a brief video about Joel.
So it's such a weird thing, but no, the end of life thing, that was the bit that kind of really thought, oh my God, within the care home, they're having to deal with that relentlessly. And so it's helping somebody to go. And that's the bit. So hearing that bit, that it was people are actually feeling more comfortable to address that end of life bit. It's not something we, unless you're in the care industry or the in the NHS or the it's just not a conversation we have to have with people. It's such an unusual conversation to have with people. So I was really pleased with just that little nugget that 3 months later she had observed that people were more comfortable having those conversations. It was like, yes. Because I hadn't been able to go back in. It wasn't kind of keep coming back in. It was that was a half day session, but it was enough, I think, to have almost all of the staff, through the day on that session. So that is very rewarding. Training, as you know, is hard to measure sometimes. It's hard to get the return on investment that we all want, particularly with the soft skills. But so to hear that's kind of worth its weight in gold.
So I'm delighted to nominate Joe for this NLP award. I've worked with Joe for a couple of years now in the care industry, and brought him in to work specifically on a project targeting bereavement part of resilience. And I really loved Joe's approach because he fully embedded himself in the care home and got to know the challenges that the workforce were going through in order to specifically tailor his approach so that it could really give them the skills they needed to equip themselves against, everyday challenges of working with vulnerable elderly patients.
I've had the privilege of working with Joel a few times, and especially at the conferences, and had his would come into some of my groups and ask wonderful questions, and always an absolutely wonderful man. And I cherish every opportunity to spend time with you, Joel. So incredibly well done, young man. Okay, and we have Salvika and Milan for the third potential winner of the Business and NLP Award.
I'm so pleased and privileged to know Slavica and Milan. I cannot think of two better people to be represented in the NLP in Business Award category, and just fell in love with their enthusiasm, their ethos, their values, their beliefs. They, for me, epitomise absolutely what NLP is all about.
We are doing this to spreading the idea of NLP in so many people as possible, and that's why we are doing very much things that are free and So also marketing and many things that we reach so many people as we can, because we believe that story from everybody can be changed and can be improved with NLP knowledge and skills. And we think this is our mission, to somehow do everything what we can to reach so many people as we can in
They are such an amazing collection of people. They have an amazing team, support network, and they're constantly driving and growing and growing and growing. So I really get inspired by what they can deliver. You know, the quality of training is just phenomenal. The students are just amazing. And what they put together from a business perspective is such a sustainable business that I think everybody in NLP should really model their approach. They are very pragmatic in their marketing. They're fantastic with their sales. They've got brilliant products and absolutely know their stuff. They are constantly delivering and upgrading and evolving. And for me, they epitomize everything about NLP in business.
Wow, talk about a difficult decision to make. Yeah, I don't know who's in here yet, and I'm going to find out in just a moment. I just want to comment on the quality of your people, the quality of lots of other people who may be on one step down or didn't have the opportunity to be in this group. Guys, you're incredible. You're a credit to the wonderful model that my friends and I built a long time ago. And when I see folks like you, I realize that what we tried to do in the beginning, which was really very altruistic, has now actually happened. And that's you. And that's what you're doing and what you're thinking and what you're feeling. And it honestly gives me, I'm shaking, because you are the dream we tried to create. And so I want to say to all of you, I can't even begin to tell you my appreciation for your quality, for your contributions, and for what you're doing for the world, and especially the world of business, because that's where most everything starts. So thank you very much, all of you. And I'm just sad and happy at the same time that when I open this envelope, there's going to be one of you. And it's not easy for me to do. I don't like this process, but I promise to do it. So here we go. So let me just make sure that I'm following what I need to do here. Yes, I am. Okay, good. Oh, God. Oh, my God, here we go. I can't look at it. In fact, I might not look at it. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Oh, I want to rip it up. Here we go. I got you now. I think. Oh, hallelujah. Okay. Oh. For your leadership, for your contribution, the winner of this year's award is Colette Normandel. I want to make a couple of comments. Number one, we're incredibly proud of you, all of you, of course. We really love the way Colette described her 5 key principles: consciousness, leadership, excellence, caring, nurturing, and creativity. That is quite a group to put together. And how they underpin her work and her values. She spoke passionately about the importance. This is from the committee that had to make these decisions. Okay. So this is I believe it, but it's not my writing. She spoke passionately about the importance of giving back to those in business and how that would drive change through the tools and programs that she installed. She appears to thrive from getting the best from people and by creating truly accessible courses and inspiring positive change through the work that you do, Colette. So the group that made these decisions was thrilled and impressed, and with all of you, of course. But Colette, wow, congratulations, darling. You are this year's winner. And if you're willing, a few words from you would be acceptable. I know, unaccustomed as you are to public speaking. Yes. Yes.
I'm out of words. Oh my goodness. Oh, first of all, I want to say thank you to all my amazing clients, students, and I want to say thank you to all those who have seen me, because if I'm here today, it's because of people that have seen me. And I remember I started my first day NLP course 20 years ago. It was trained by Joanna Rioux. And I fell in love with this woman. And there was a lady sitting next to me and she says, "What do you do?" And I said, I do training. And she says, "Well, you're going to come train with me internationally." And from that day, it was my first day in NLP. We started bringing NLP into the workforce and with leaders. And so I want to say thank you to Joanne Rioux, thank you to René Rivet, and thank you to Robert Diltz, who also saw me and has me support him in his leadership team. The reason why business has been such a core part of my career is because I know I'm here to support people of influence, and I know people who are leaders, managers, teams, they affect so much in the world. We spend 3/4 of our life in business, and we touch our families, the hearts of our families when we come back home from work. So working and helping bringing NLP into the workforce was, is, and still, and always will be a major part of my work. For me, NLP is not just a resource or a toolkit, it is my identity. It's my meaning, my calling. Thank you so much, Frank, for contributing to bringing it into this world. And I'm happy to be part of the dream and making that dream come alive. And I want to see NLP everywhere. And we always say in NLP, we look for the difference that makes the difference. Well, for me, when I met NLP, NLP is the difference that makes the difference. And it can make so much difference in the hearts of everyone. So I want to see more heart-based leaders and teams, and NLP has the tools for that to help us go through the challenges. And I think the pandemic has been an opportune moment for people to come back to what is most essential, and caring for humanity, caring for the people of their organizations. So, wow, I'm just, thank you from the bottom of my heart and my soul for this recognition. And I just wish to continue to honor it and continue supporting the organizations. And thank you, ANLP, and thank you, everyone. Thank you, Slavika, Milan, and Joe. You guys are amazing people. And when I saw who was there, I said, oh my goodness, they're amazing. We have amazing time at the leadership.
So did they when they saw you.
True.
So thank you, Karen and Cash. Thank you, everyone. This is just a joy. I wish I could just give you guys all a hug. We'll do this from a distance. But yeah.
Cool.
May NLP prevail in business.
Wow, great. Thank you so much. Good.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you. Colette, I do actually have an award here to send you.
Yeah. Reach right through there.
The magic of the postal system will sort out the rest. So congratulations, Colette, and congratulations, Joe, Slavitzer, and Milan as well, because even being finalists in the business category is amazing. And you are, as Frank says, you're all amazing. And thank you, Frank, for being here today and presenting this award for these amazing guys. You're just all amazing. Thank you all so much. Thank you too to Sarah and Cash in the background there, pushing buttons. And apologies, the button I pushed was the wrong that was a bit slow. So thank you so much. We have had this instead of a party this year. We've got an online party instead. So we'll remind people if they do want to donate to Mind, that would be awesome. We'll get that bit sorted in time for the conference. So thank you guys so much. Congratulations. You're all amazing. The future of NLP is in safe hands with all of you. Thank you.